July spiritual reading. This is for spiritual healing, growth, and getting through any obstacles, challenges, and learning how to grow. Okay, so let's get right into this. I am using the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. Okay, and welcome back any subscribers and all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel, welcome. Okay, this reading isn't meant for everyone. This is pretty much for people who know that they're in spiritual growth or want it. Okay, so, okay guys, let's get right into this. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Okay. This is a 3-card spread. Okay, 1 second. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Okay, now it's ready. Let's see what's going on with us. First card is After the Storm. The second card coming in is Heaven Sent. I'm going to just bring these down just a little bit. Okay, and the third card is The Word Wants to Be Written. These cards are magnificently drawn. They're super beautiful. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you, Taurus. Let's get straight into this After the Storm. Okay, so it looks like after the storm might be an obstacle and a challenge. In fact, it's kind of interesting the way that these are set up, because it actually feels like, even though this is an obstacle and a challenge card, this one also has obstacles and challenges within it as well, to get to the process of the practical manifestation within your life. So it's very interesting the way that this is set up with these cards. It's almost like you have to go through one obstacle to actually release another obstacle that you know you have rooted within yourself. This card is definitely a deep-rooted card, okay, of past experiences and stuff like that, to get to where you want to be at your higher self. Okay, so those of you who are already been on a spiritual journey, I believe you also have Heaven Sent here, so many of you are psychic. So you have psychic gifts. So if you have psychic gifts, this is the reading for you, and you know that you have obstacles and challenges that hold you back from maybe getting a psychic upgrade. Heaven Sent is definitely a psychic upgrade card. Of course, those of you who are not psychic or don't have psychic upgrades or any of that, you're just on a spiritual journey, trying to wake yourself up and getting to your higher self. This is still the reading for you. It's just that there are going to be a lot of pertaining to those with psychic gifts. Okay, so if you are empaths, you know what they are. Clairvoyance, clairaudio, any of those things, this is definitely a reading for you, okay? In fact, it's almost feeling like it's a reading for myself, since I am Taurus. And I do have clairvoyance and clairaudio, which is clear hearing. I'm a little empathic myself, just not as much as I am actually clairaudio. But very interesting, because I do see with this Heaven Sent sitting at me, you are, and especially these two cards sitting together, you guys are getting ready for a psychic upgrade. Okay, so you have After the Storm. First card, we're going here. This is your obstacles and challenges. Right off the bat, first thing that I hear coming into my mind is drop that basket, Taurus. Okay, and it doesn't matter, like I said, if you're psychic or not, you're on the spiritual journey, I want you to drop the basket. That is what I hear. This basket is your obstacles and challenges. This is what holds you back. You know that you just went through a storm. Storms in life are normal. Whether you're getting ready for a storm or coming out of a storm, it doesn't matter. It wants you to drop the basket, because the basket is what's causing the storm to continue, either to rotate and keep coming back, or it's going to make it last longer. That's not necessary. We all go through storms. Storms are what makes us strong, right? So you really need to drop that basket, release the tension, okay? Get back to your freedom, okay? For those of you who are starting a spiritual journey and getting there, you will not be able to start until you 100% get rid of that basket. Absolutely 100% the truth. You have to get rid of that negative, okay? The self-doubt, the fear, the burden. So you're going to be working on that. It is a process, and it is a step-by-step process. Some take longer than others, but it's really working through those burdens, okay? And having the understanding that we all do wrong. We are not perfect beings. Whatever is weighing you down could either be from another person or from just yourself. We all, have good and bad within us, okay? So that's fine. And that's, that's how life works, right? But this basket fuels the fire. Absolutely. It keeps it going and building for a long, 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 long time. You can't heal unless you're freed of it. Okay. Once you get rid of this basket, you're going to have the perceptiveness of being able to get to where you need to be. You're going to find more successful progressions within your life, transitions happening that you were just like, I can't believe that, because now you have a clearing. And this clearing is not only coming from your psychological side, it's coming from your emotional side, which will then evolve into your everyday life. So you really want to get rid of those obstacles and challenges. Everybody's obstacles and challenges are different. It's clearing away the cobwebs, not allowing the skeletons in the closet to rule your life. We all have them, okay? But not being discerned about them, letting them free, let them go. Forgive yourself and move forward. Okay, so using a tarot card. Yes, these are from the past. Cobwebs, skeletons in the closet of the past. This stingy, now the Six of Cups is being stingy, but actually you are being stingy with yourself by holding on to those. You're not freeing yourself. You're allowing them to rule your everyday life. Let's say that you don't think about it all the time, but then that one night you're laying in bed and it just pops into your mind. Why? Because you haven't forgiven yourself for it. You haven't forgiven others for it. You haven't asked for the grace to release. You need to ask for grace for release. It does not mean that those things will 100%, really go away. It's just that when they pop up, they're not going to affect you the way that they were affecting you before, right? Memories are always going to be there, you guys, okay? I mean, that's just, when I say get rid of things and don't let them burden you in readings, and when I say free yourself and get rid of the past negative energies, that doesn't mean they're 100% always going away. That would be a complete lie. No, the past memories and thoughts will always be there. It's a part of your subconscious, it's part of your mind. The point is, how does it affect you emotionally? Can you think about that and say, yeah, I went through that and that's trash? Or are you going to sit there and say, oh my God, I went through that, and then start crying and remembering how much it hurt you? And I'm not saying that the pain is 100% going to go away either. That would be a lie too. But it's definitely the way that it's affecting you is going to be different from the way it's affecting you today. We've all gone through crap. We're human. And everybody's story is kind of the same and then a little bit different. Right? And then some are just, way out there, right? But there's always somebody who can connect to you with that same past thing, right? But it is, how are you doing it? Are you learning from that, or are you just letting that affect you? And that's what the storm is telling you. Are you learning from the storm, or are you just going to allow it to rule you? That's where the healing comes in. Okay, so we need to get rid of that basket. That basket is past energy that is still affecting you. You cannot have a 100%, okay, let's put it this way. I know the way I'm putting it is like, well, you're never going to have 100% growth. You're not an angel. Okay, You're never going to get to the growth areas. You're going to grow 1,000 times within this lifetime before you die. But you can't get through the growth processes unless you get rid of the pain. Because then what's going to happen? You're going to grow away from that pain and you're going to grow a branch. Then the next pain is going to come and you need to grow away from that one too. See, that's why you have to keep growing. Now, I would say that probably the only people on this planet I've ever heard of 100%, like pretty much probably 99 point something percent growing would be like Mother Teresa and Gandhi himself, right? I would have to say they were probably like the closest that I can think of at this time. There might be others, but you know the point I'm making here. Meditate, you guys. Staying inactive. You're just meditating around it. You're staying inactive. You're allowing those memories to set you there. Spirit is saying 5 of Cups, let it go. Stop allowing it to rule your life. Let it go. There's other things in life that are going to come up. If we keep holding on to every little thing that's bad in our life, you're never going anywhere. Absolutely not. You're not going nowhere. You're just always going to be in your head. You need solidarity. You need to be strong-willed. You need the resources within yourself to find, okay, where the hope is. Where the hope was lost, you're now going to find it. Going inside. Finding what you need to find. What is the problem? Okay, that's what you're doing. You have to get deep down inside and say, if I want to make my dreams come true, I got to do it by myself. No, there ain't nobody on this planet that's going to do it for me. You can sit around and do whatever you want, but until you get rid of this basket, you aren't going anywhere. Your growth level is going to be like a ½ inch here and a ½ inch there, right? And you're just waiting for that leaf to grow. And you're like, where's my leaf? Same with those who are psychic too. I'm actually going to split this in half. Because this is a psychic card. Heaven sent. It's also using your intuition to the main highest value. So it's going to be for both of you. You are not going to be able to get to your psychic upload until you release some more pain, some more things. Let things go. Okay? If you have problems with other people, let it go. Forgive them, move forward. I would say that most of you who are psychic know the rules, but that's not always the case because some people don't even understand their abilities. They're, kind of lost in thought for them. But I'm going to tell you right now, through the years of experience with my own, just let it go. Let it go so that you can do what you need to do, what you were sent to do, why you were given a gift, why you were doing what you do. Straight on to heaven sent. Heaven sent is telling you. You probably have been seeing, and most of you may have, whether you're psychic or not, here we go, right? That's why we have a psychic card. You've been seeing synchronicities. Okay, Taurus, let's go, right? You've been seeing the synchronicities. 222, 1313, 444. Okay, whether you're psychic or not, you've been seeing them. Which is telling you that you are growing. I don't mean psychically growing on this area. I mean spiritually growing. Spirit is trying to contact you. Those of you who are psychic, watch your numbers. Figure out your numerology. If you need help with them, please write me so I can help you get to your next psychic download. Okay? For those of you who are seeing them and just want to know why I have them and I'm getting these and I don't understand them and I'm not even psychic, where's Spirit putting me? Give me your numbers. Let's do this. That's why I'm here. I believe that, through my gift, I'm going to help you. It's all I've ever wanted to do. I just never ever figured out how. And then it was like, praise Jesus, they made YouTube. I don't, never ever expected this to ever happen. Okay, so you receive your gifts in a physical form through the thoughtfulness of others to acknowledge how much we mean to them so we can receive gifts on other levels, including the spiritual level. Wow. I just have to let you know, I think this might be my reading too. Talking about that, I just kind of heard a alrighty. Okay, it's okay. I need, I need growth too. I'm not, I'm not inhuman. I am just the same as all of you. So, what does it say? You receive gifts on other levels, including the spiritual level, through thoughtfulness of others to acknowledge how much we mean to them. That's right. I said it twice because I have to read it now because ever since I heard I know they're talking about me too. So here we go. We're going together. A spiritual gift is something that happens through grace. We can ask for help and it may be given in response to the request. All requests for help are answered. A spiritual gift can also be given without us asking for anything at all, at least not consciously. Sometimes it is our hearts that cry out for help. While we are busy getting on with our to-do lists, we don't often stop to think about our hearts might need. If we do, an immediate solution is not obvious. We just get on with our life, either letting the issue be, or taking the more painful option of dwelling on it without seeing how it might be resolved. And then there's this. Going through the storm, but yet your heart is crying out. This just got deep real fast, guys, yeah? Okay. Okay, let's just keep going, okay? It's meant for someone, otherwise Spirit wouldn't make us do this, right? Okay, so, okay. However, there is a loving benevolence in life that knows exactly what we need and how it can best come to us even when we are not quite so clear. This force actively seeks to assist us in our walking our life path. Just through this reading, it's kind of doing that, isn't it? That loving sweetness is being offered to you now. And yes, I heard right now. Okay, so I just want you to know it was really like snap it. Okay, so, or soon will be in the form of a spiritual gift. Your spiritual gift may be symbolic. Oh my God, I told you. It's symbolic. I knew it. Okay. Yes, sometimes I trip myself out. Even after all these years, sometimes it's like, oh my God. I have my own difficulties. My difficulties, you guys, is sometimes, it's like I understand that I do these things and that I can hear things and I know things, but sometimes I don't always have the self-confidence to know, really taking that confidence of knowing that that's exactly what it was. Does that make sense? Okay, my son gets on my butt about this all the time, but you already know that. Why did you self-doubt yourself? I don't know, because it's just part of who I am. Okay, so, yes, so when I get excited like that, it's because I know. Okay. Because sometimes I self-doubt myself, okay? It's the Taurian way. Come on, we all know this, okay? I'm no different from you. Okay, so, okay, so it may be something that seems ordinary but holds a lot of meaning to you. Okay, so that symbolicness, like I said, that 444, what is that? What do you want me to know? What is that 222? Right now, you guys, I'm seeing 8s like all over the place. I do numerology. I know what it means, but it's like, but what does it really mean, Basil? Right? Like, I know what it means, but what does it really mean? Right? Like, why? Why do I need to change? Why is there uncertainty in my life? For what? Right? So I ask the same questions. I'm not like, I don't have ESP and they don't give me all the answers. I have to grow just like all of you. I'm sure there's probably some, super psychics out there that are like, I already know the answer. And that's awesome. I don't have that ability. Okay? Everybody gets what they get. Okay, so it might be an object that catches your eyes and memorizes you. You might think you are appreciating how lovely it looks, but it is the underlining energy that captures you. Something in the appearance, maybe even the color or shape, speaks to you and is perhaps answering an unspoken prayer. Wow. And I haven't seen anything like that. I just want you to know. So have you seen something like that? Think about it for yourself. Like, I haven't seen anything. Have you seen something? I haven't seen nothing like that yet. Okay, it is not the object that is the gift. That is the wrapping. Oh, that is just the wrapping. That gift is just the wrapping. Okay, so the actual gift is subtle, yet effective empowerment. It is like a spiritual booster shot that helps you move forward in life with additional zig, extra strength, and great peace. Wow. You know, I don't have all these cards memorized. There's a lot to learn. And I've only used them twice. So, you know. Okay. So, yes. So it says the spiritual gift may or not be recognizable to you. It may be very obvious and offer a windfall, a trip, a friendship, a new lover, or a remarkable healing in a current relationship. It could be as subtle as even more power, such as a jolt of energy that allows you to perceive things differently, all of your sudden powers. And I'm telling you, you know what it is? For those of you who are psychic, it could be other things too, but it's that psychic upgrade, because I see it here in this card. And for others of you, it's like healing, it's something. And then for some of you, it might be 2 in 1. This oracle card also brings you the message of let yourself be helped. Don't be stubborn, Taurus. Let them help us. Okay, so let's see exactly what's going on. Maybe they can give us some kind of subtle ideas of what's going on. That is the most amazing, probably the most empowering card so far that I've seen. I mean, that card was amazing. So, yeah. It's saying that we need to go into hermit mode. We need to go into hermit mode. We need to, well, let's just put it this way. We need to rest, listen, and use your intuition to try to guide you towards what you need. Be still and listen. Be still and listen so that way you can hear. Oh my gosh. King of Wands. That way you can be able to take action with the power. There's that empowerment. It was talking about that empowerment. To take the empowerment with you. To have the understanding and the recognition of what is actually going on. I think once you do this, and this is an Archangel Gabriel card, which is very interesting popping up because he is the messenger of symbolic messages. He's the one, you guys, okay, that brings in those messages of 444, 333. That's Archangel Gabriel. Okay, so if you're resting and you're listening and he's sending in the messages, that's who you're intuning yourself to for this psychic upgrade, for this spiritual growth, for everything. So that's very interesting. Go inside and figure out what it is so that you can take action towards that. Wow. He is the biggest messenger of all those types of things. And this is going to bring a love, a communication, and a unity. And I believe this unity and this love and communication is going to embellish you through the symbology of what Archangel Gabriel is bringing forth to you for your spiritual growth, psychic upgrade, your gifts, whatever it is that is, you know, different for everybody. But no matter what, it is a gift. Okay. Wow. 3 of Pentacles, 3 in me. The 3 in me. Mind, body, soul. Right? Mind, body, soul. It's going to bring that unification. The spirit. Your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit. It's going to bring them all together into this unification for this gift that you need of growth and spiritual strength. By letting go of what no longer serves you, what you don't need, so that you can upgrade yourself. No matter what, it's an upgrade. It doesn't matter whether you're psychic or not. You guys are all getting the in-tuneness of this. Wow. This is the deepest one I've had so far. I've never had this deep of a spiritual reading yet, so kudos. Okay, so the word wants to be written. I've never even made I don't even think I've made a video this long for spiritual reading. I said it was short and easy. They made it all long and in depth. Okay, so it says the word wants to be written. Okay, so let's just read that one real quick. I already told you what it is. It's telling you that this is another obstacle and challenge. Now, this one is bringing in experienced, controlling, and manipulative forces that need to be gathered and pushed away from anything that you were growing up with. Anything that you had a hard time finding access to, of throwing away those childhood trials and tribulations, you need to release, so that way you can get a psychic upgrade, and that way you can get back on the life path, and that way you can grow. Wow. So Spirit is actually telling you, I want you to grow. I want you to find your foundations. I want you to be yourself, and but I want you to even be a better version of yourself by letting go of past hurts, traumas, and trials. Okay, they no longer suit you anymore. Okay, they no longer suit you. You're going to throw those away. It says, however, that natural self hasn't gone anywhere. It is still there within you. Now it is just about chipping away at the walls of shame, perhaps with a defiant, who the hell cares? I am here and I am going to love myself anyways. This allows you to what does it say? This allows you to risk bearing the feelings of any shame that arises as you release old emotion wounds and break away from the resistance to uncontrollable and unconditional self-love. The sacred rebel within can empower you to love yourself no matter what, simply because you want to. You may decide to declare, I am still lovable. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. I love the way she writes, right? She's just like, you thought I was harsh. Okay, you thought I was like blunt. This woman's like, whoa, hello. Okay, this will send an energetic message to whoever shamed you in the first place, whether they meant to or not. Your message could be going to a parent, school teacher, sibling, friend, lover, or anyone else that was struggling enough with their own shame wound that they couldn't help but dump it onto you. You can be freed to realize that the shame is just an emotion, not a truth, and you can defy any hold of it and never allow it to be a part of yourself. So love yourself. Whoa. Okay. So once you do that, it says you're doing what? You're getting your gorgeous life. That's what it says. Acknowledging how gorgeous you are. Getting a gorgeous life. You are, and get on with your work. Life is urging you to do so. Get where you need to be. Wow. So I guess that was obstacles and challenges of all the things that you have that are on the storm level. This one is an inner, deeper one of self-love. This is kind of backwards in some ways, because in a lot of ways, but it's also telling you that no matter what, even with these two obstacles, you're still getting these synchronized messages. No matter what, Spirit is still sending them to you. So it's not saying get rid of this obstacle, then get rid of this self-imprisonment that you have of no self-love, or however it is, and then I'll send you these. No, that's not what they're saying. It's almost like it makes me wonder what messages are you guys getting, for some of these things. Okay, so let's see what it says. Devil, come on. Come on. Yeah, look at that. Trapped within fear, trapped within devil energy. Getting rid of that toxic. They say trash it. Look at that. Trash it. Get inspired with the Tower. And Spirit is helping you trash it. Oh my gosh, you can't see that because it's like sideways. I want you to see that because this is exactly what's going on. They're saying, this is what I want you to do, what I just read. The devil card pops up and says, get rid of that toxic energy. Universe comes up with the Tower and says, we're trashing this. You help yourself trash that so we can get inspired and move forward. Wow. Because this is the truth with the Justice card. That's crazy. Then look at this. Then you get to start manifesting everything in your life. You're going to start really bouncing, really taking on that to get to your victory. Whoa. And this is when your Ace of Swords is coming in. That's crazy. And the bottom of the deck is options. It's gonna, when you get to this Ace of Swords, you're gonna have so many options. And the options are what? The rewards from the universe, because they already said things are coming from them to help you. Okay. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. I'm just telling you. Okay. But that is crazy and awesome all in one. That was the craziest, awesomest reading I've ever done, you guys. Thank you those of you for staying and listening. I hope you got something out of that. I got a lot out of that. That just like blew my mind, because for me it actually makes a lot of sense. I hope for a lot of you it did as well. And like I said, if you need any help with those synchronized numbers, you know, I can help you. So otherwise, you know, you can also Google them if you can find the right person to actually say what's right. Okay, there's a lot of misinformation out there, so be careful of that, you guys, okay? But yeah, if you need any help, I am here, always here, okay? And peace and love to you, my friends. Bye-bye.